Hey there guys, you're back with another one of Arbiter's Garrysmod tutorials. Before I get started, the tutorial I uploaded yesterday, the Expression 2 Basics one, I noticed there was a lot of quality loss in that you couldn't see what I was writing in what I was doing, which is obviously a bad thing to be doing with this kind of stuff, Expression 2. So I'm trying out a whole new host of formats and file sizes and resolution things and recording sizes. At the moment I record in 740 by 480 and then render it is the same size, and YouTube tends to shrink it down, so there's a lot of quality loss there. If anyone's got any suggestions on what I should do to stop the quality loss, then by all means please tell me and I'll try and get it done. But otherwise I'm left to my own devices, so you might have a few random... It's kind of irrelevant, but I'm trying to fix the problem if anyone's complaining. So, on with Expression 2. Today we're going to be covering basic maths in Expression. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to spawn myself a little workspace here and stick a screen on it just for display. I'll make it a big screen just so you can see. Okay, so just to demonstrate what we did yesterday, we wrote our first expression, which hopefully I should still have saved. Yes, there is the first expression. And if we just open that in the editor, there. So all we had was two inputs and two outputs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the outputs first of all, just so it says out. And out is going to be our one and only output. Okay, so basic maths, very simple. Basic maths is maths. You can write anything you want. All expressions have built into them all the basic operations, all the basic mathematical stuff. So let's say if we wanted to write an AND gate, we would say that out is equal to A plus B, and that just adds the two inputs together and turns them into an output. So if we save and exit and put that there, and let's say we make a constant value just so we can use it, put output. I think it already has two values in it. It's got three. That's irrelevant. Okay, so if we just wire up A to that, doesn't matter, and now we can see value. I know that I wired to the same ones, but it's adding them together. So that's 375 times by 2. Well, 175 plus 175. I just change it there. Got some pretty bad lag there. And you can see it's just adding them together, and that's just a normal AND gate. Okay, so on top of this, we can also do other stuff. We can also do multiply, divide, whatever. But the beauty of E2 is that you can make this line as long as you want. You can say A plus B in brackets, and then divided by 5. Or, you know, you could make a formula. You can't just have A plus B. You can actually extend this as long as you want. You could even say A plus B divided by 5, you know, times by 3.1414. I don't know. You could make a huge long equation and it would all occur in the space of a gate, which saves you a lot of space and a lot of time with, like, when you would normally just have to have an AND gate, then a multiply gate, and then wire it up, and it would all take a long time. So, to really demonstrate what you can do here, I'm going to build a Fahrenheit to Celsius converter. Now I know this sounds a bit mundane, but it's just to demonstrate. So inputs are going to be Fahrenheit, outputs Celsius. So I'm not sure if you know, but basically Celsius to Fahrenheit is basically 5 divided by 9 multiplied by the temperature in Fahrenheit, take away 32. So we've got an equation there, and all we have to do is equate this to Celsius. So when a value gets fed in from the input Fahrenheit, it goes into this, and Celsius says, oh, I'm equal to 5 divided by 9 multiplied by Fahrenheit divided by 32, take away 32. So if we just save and exit, and I just take that in there, so this value is wired up to the output, and Fahrenheit is equal to, let's say, 110. Oops, have I done something wrong? Celsius. Oh, spelling error. Right. There. And you can see that 110 degrees in Fahrenheit equals 43 degrees in Celsius. I could cross-reference that in Google, but this is basic maths. This is basic maths in expression. Okay, so we've got a basic procedure here that basically turns Fahrenheit into Celsius. But let's say we don't want just Celsius. Let's say we want Kelvin as well displayed. We could easily do this because it's code, so we're going to use two values here. There we go. And we're just going to edit the expression so that it has two outputs of Celsius and Kelvin. So, right. What we can do after we've worked out Celsius is we can reference Celsius. So we can say that Kelvin is equal to Celsius, take away, I think it is 273. So that's essentially what Kelvin is. So now we have two outputs that have been drawn from the same input, and even though I'm not using the only input in both equations, it should still work. I'm doing this just to simply illustrate how you can have multiple equations on the same. There we go. So 110 degrees in, wait, how much is, let's say 375 degrees Fahrenheit is 190 degrees Celsius, which is very hot, and minus 82 degrees Kelvin. Now, I'm not sure if that's correct. That seems a bit weird. Oh wait, no, that's about right. So yeah, we've written a gate there that does some quite intricate maths, references itself a lot, and outputs the right answers, and it's extremely small, it's extremely efficient, and hopefully you've now got an idea of what you can do with basic maths in Expression 2.